Hey, what's up guys? It's been 2 weeks I've been using Fitbit Charge 4 and I have some thoughts I wanted to share with you. Before Fitbit Charge 4, I only ever used one more Fitbit device and that was Fitbit Versa 2. So there is a mini comparison between the two at the end of this video, so sit tight guys and let's get started with this video. Let me start by saying that how much I have enjoyed using this fitness tracker, and the main reason for that is the form factor. Although it is categorized as a fitness tracker, it is wider than the usual trackers, and that separates it from the crowd of thin, cheap trackers like Mi Band 4 or some Honor bands. Everything about it screams quality, and you feel all that money you spent on it, which is $130 by the way, is well spent. It is also very lightweight, a welcome change from what I'm used to with the smartwatches. Easy to wear throughout the day and night. After a while you forget that it's even there, but then it has a strong vibration motor that vibrates to the notifications and makes you aware of its existence. I like it because it is very easy to wear to bed, so it can track my sleep without being uncomfortable. When it comes to removing and replacing the bands, the process is dead simple as well. Just press the button and remove. The display on Charge 4 is monochrome black. This was a stark departure from what I'm used to of, that is AMOLED displays of Galaxy and Apple watches. Initially I had some reservations about it, but as I started using it, I realized it wasn't as bad. However, the display is a bit laggy and not as responsive to touch as I would have liked. It gets plenty bright. However, sometimes it is not as clear as the direct sunlight, which can be a problem if you run outdoors and there is a strong sunlight. What is upsetting is that there is no manual way to adjust the brightness. You only get normal, dim and auto modes in the settings. On the brighter side, however, this kind of display is actually good for the battery life of the device, which means you can chalk it up to good outweighs the bad theory. And that is a segue to the battery life of Charge 4. Fitbit claims that it will last for 7 days. In my usage, it was quite close. It lasted for 6 days of continuous use. I wore it 24/7 for sleep tracking with continuous heart rate tracking turned on. However, I didn't use it much for the exercise or GPS. That would have definitely brought it down significantly. With continuous GPS use, it is supposed to last for 5 hours. So you can do the math here. Battery life always varies from person to person and use case scenarios. If you extensively use GPS, you can drain the battery in a single day, so just be aware of it. Overall, I have been very happy with the battery life of Charge 4, as I can have it track my sleep and heart rate without having to worry about charging it for an entire week. When it comes to the health features, it covers the basics well. I've already mentioned that it can do sleep tracking and continuous heart rate monitoring along with tracking other usual activities like running, swimming, treadmill and golf, etc. What I like is the new feature called heart rate zones and zone minutes. Heart rate zones are divided by your heart rate. You have fat burning zone, cardio and peak zone. When you're doing an activity, it will track your heart rate during that activity and categorize the heart rate in these zones. So at the end of the workout, you can see how much time you spent in each zone. It will even tell you during the activity which zone you're in, and when you jump to the next zone, you will get an alert. Zone minutes is the time allotted to you for each minute you spend in these zones. You will earn 1 zone minute by spending 1 minute in fat burn zone, but get 2 zone minutes for every minute you spend in cardio zone and peak zone. The reason why this is very interesting is that you can set up your daily zone minutes target and work towards it. It is a nice way of keeping yourself motivated to achieve that goal, which makes it a very useful feature. Now it's time to compare Fitbit Charge 4 with Fitbit Versa 2. I just have to say that I have enjoyed it more than Fitbit Versa 2. The reason probably is that while Versa 2 is projected as a smartwatch, it isn't exactly one, in my opinion. There are several limitations to it. There is a mic but no speaker. You can talk to Alexa but can't do much with it. And forget about making or receiving calls or talking from your watch. Notifications is a similar story. Interaction is limited. There is much you cannot control, not to mention that the number of apps and watch faces pales in comparison to other platforms. And did I mention that there is no GPS? Versa 2 is but a glorified fitness tracker. Fitbit Charge 4 on the other hand is a fitness tracker with most of the features you get with Versa 2 and goes over the top with GPS and Fitbit Pay. When you buy Fitbit Charge 4, you know exactly from day one what you're getting into. And what you're getting into is a fitness tracker that ends up doing a lot more than a fitness tracker is supposed to do, as compared to Versa 2, which is supposed to be a smartwatch but falls short of it. So, in the end, If there is one Fitbit device worth getting right now, it's Fitbit Charge 4, as it does everything you need it to do as a fitness tracker and then some. Now it's time for you to tell me about your thoughts. Which one of these do you prefer and why? Fitbit Charge 4 or Versa 2? Oh, and if you have liked the video, consider giving it a thumbs up and hitting that subscribe button and bell icon if you want to keep on getting more videos like this. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.